So I'm just coming back from having coffee with a friend in town here. And now I'm trying to decide, should I just go to BPL and do some work? I have everything I need, or should I go home and walk the dog? And I'm praying about it. I'm getting in the habit of asking him everything. And it reminds me of a time when I was praying about something, and he responded, corrective action, I should say. And I found myself wondering, how did I know it was you? How did I know? How did I recognize the voice of my good shepherd? And at the time, I wrote down some notes, some observations, and it occurs to me to kind of share them now. And the first observation is that even though he was chastening me at that time, I in no way felt unvalidated, unaffirmed, unloved. I was still his son. And he was taking me on his lap as having a short father-son chat, saying, "You need to go fix something, my son." But I didn't doubt for a minute that I was still his son. And the other characteristics of the message were that it was very short, it was very clear, there's no confusion, it's not a sermon, and it was instantly recognizable as the truth. I knew it was true. He said, "You need to go fix this mess you made." And I was like, "Yep. No question about it. I'll go do that, Father. Thank you." And by the way, these are impressions. It's not a voice. We're spiritual beings. He did send his spirit to abide in us. And he's communicating with us spirit to spirit. So it's not crazy. In fact, I think we probably hear from him more often than we think. At least that's my contention. We just need to recognize the voice. One last thing I'll say, and this is kind of a funny one, is that his voice was very humble. You know, it is the Spirit communicating. Jesus said he only communicated what the Father told him, and he sent us that same Spirit. So he doesn't need to say, "Thus saith the Lord." He just comes, delivers his message, clear, concise, true, and then off he goes, back to whatever he was doing in the deeper recesses of my soul, unbeknownst to me. So that's a good observation, really, and maybe it is that we are indeed, all of us, we do hear from him more than we think, and we simply need to learn to recognize his voice. Now, conversely, there are other voices to hear, and I'll talk more about those later. But for now, I think my good Father talks to me more often than I realize, and I just need to learn to recognize when that happens. So, Father, I just pray that anybody who needs to hear this message would find it. Lord, in Jesus' name, amen.